How's it going tonight? Start of a long holiday weekend, so I'm guessing everybody's probably pretty happy. That would be my take on it. We have got 3 breaks to do tonight, but before we get started on them, there's a little bit of information that I like to go over. So let's go ahead and get that up on the screen, and we'll get started with it. So first up there is feedback, and just a note to let you know that mine is automated because I do get asked that question a surprising amount of the time. And really, it's pretty simple. Anytime you leave positive feedback for me, you are instantly going to get positive feedback in return. And the second thing there, far more important than the feedback, is to say thank you. I always appreciate you being here, bidding, breaking, chatting, hanging out with me, keeping me up to date on scores, which many of you are so good to do. Taking a look now at what is coming up in the days ahead. So tomorrow night, sorry guys, my asthma's bothering me today. Tomorrow night we're going to do a master case of unparalleled football. So that means 16 boxes across 2 8-box cases. That makes up a master case of unparalleled. Then on Sunday is actually an off night, so we won't be doing any breaks there. But on Monday for the holiday, we will jump in and do some 5-star baseball and some Trinity football. And we're going to start a little early that night at 8:30 Eastern, 5:30 Pacific. And what else? Tuesday night, we're going to do TriStar autographed mini football helmets by the half case. And we're also going to do Absolute Football by the master case. So we'll get all that stuff rolling on Tuesday night. Wednesday, of course, will be a new release day for us. And we'll start at 8:30 Eastern, 5:30 Pacific. We'll open both of our new releases by the half case that day. So Luminaries Baseball, we'll open a 6-box half case of it. And then Contenders Draft Picks Basketball. That's going to be our new draft class. So everybody's pretty pumped up about that. And those are going to be loose boxes because this is one of those allocations where I got X number of cases and then an extra half case. So we're going to break the extra half case first. And then we'll do after that, we'll work from sealed cases after that. Here's what you need to know about what we are breaking tonight. We've got 1 free shipping break, that is the Rookie Retro. We've got 2 paid shipping breaks, which is 5-star and certified. For the free shipping break, it's going to be on the way to you no later than a week from today. Now, a lot of times it goes sooner, but that just simply means it should not be any later than 1 week from today. And our paid shipping breaks should be on the way to you approximately Wednesday. And I'm going to try to get them ready sooner than that, but there is no mail service on Monday, of course, because that is our holiday. Consolation cards is our next little piece of business. In the free shipping break, I usually just hold on to consolation cards and I send them out the next time you have a package shipping. And really, I just do that because it is a free shipping break, right? So if you do want it sent sooner by itself, all you need to do is drop me a line and let me know. If you get skunked in one of the paid shipping breaks, I don't think you would in certified, but if you didn't pull a card at all in 5-star baseball, your consolation cards will ship out with the rest of the break since that is a paid shipping break. All right. So I think that is all the news to use there. So first up tonight, it is the back half of the case that we started a few days ago. It's a 5-box half case break of 2019 Leaf Rookie Retro. And of course, spots in here are sold by first letter of the last name because this is a multi-sport product. So for instance, Tom Brady would go to the B's, John Elway to the E's, so on and so forth. Serena Williams to the W's and like that. So there, of course, everything we're opening tonight ended tonight on eBay Friday night, the 30th of August. And you will see the team names, or in this case, the letter on the left-hand side and the eBay user ID of the winning bidder across from it. New spreadsheet will go up before the start of every product break, so if you are not in this one, don't worry. You're still going to get a chance to see your name up there shortly. Just have to Have to do them one at a time. Last little bit there, you probably noticed, yeah, your background went out of focus a bit. And that was intentional. That's to allow us to see everything actually up a little closer than we might otherwise be able to. So that is how we're rolling, and we're ready to get into Leaf Rookie Retro. Jay Allen, you're thinking ahead to 5-star, and you've got the Orioles and the Phillies. All right. We'll see if we can make some noise for them in the next break. Rookie Retro is a pretty quick break. There's one graded card in each one of these boxes, but there is also one Leaf Original card in each one of these boxes. So we're going to pull a total of 10 cards out of our 5-box half case break. But there's pretty awesome stuff that you can pull out of Rookie Retro. We've done 2 half case breaks of it so far, and we have pulled 2 Tom Brady rookies so far, which is pretty good. The last one, as a matter of fact, was out of Bowman Chrome. I don't remember, maybe the first one was like Pacific or something like that for the card set, but this last one was Bowman Chrome, so nice. Always good to find the high dollar stuff. All right, let's look ahead here and see who we have got. So our Leaf Original card, the first one we see is Joey Bart, and that, of course, goes to the B bidding position. And then we have a Flawless Josh Rosen that is headed to the R's, and it's numbered to 25, cards graded to 9.5, autograph graded to 10. Of course, the original card set was flawless, so nice little hit there for the R's. They're making some noise like he may end up being the starter in Miami after all. They had been seeming like it was going to be Ryan Tannehill, and then I heard earlier this week that somebody said maybe it was going to be Rosen, but I haven't heard for sure one way or the other. So maybe he'll still turn out to do something. I do know the Steelers named Mason Rudolph the backup quarterback. I kind of figured that was going to be the case, and it is official now apparently. Dwayne Haskins to 35, headed to the H. W's knocking it out of the park with a Carson Wentz rookie from National Treasures. National Treasures Collegiate, probably? Yeah. And it grades to a 9 for the card, a 10 for the autograph, and W's with a cool little Carson Wentz hit. We've got a wave. Fancy. That is Daniel Jones for the J bidding position. And a basketball card on the other side here is Donovan Mitchell's rookie card. So that's going to the M. And this came out of what? Dominion. 1718 Dominion. 9.5 card grade, 9 autograph grade with a... Well, it's numbered 2 to 49 with a Donovan Mitchell for the M's. All right. We are next up. Our Leaf Original card in here is Anthony Simons to 35 for the S. And we've got ourselves a Bryce Harper rookie. Sweet little hit there, kids. That is out of 2012 update. And, yeah, the H bidding position, bringing home a nice one tonight. 9.5 card grade doesn't look like we have, well, obviously we don't have an autograph on there, so, and not numbered on it. But Bryce Harper, rookie. Last one out for this break. And it is Will Greer for the G's, our Leaf Original, and our graded card, another baseball one, a Mookie Betts rookie for the B's. And that is out of 2014 Topps update. 9.5 is our card grade on it. So all in all, not a bad group tonight. Rookie Retro's always fun. So to recap, we have Will Greer for the G's, Anthony Simons goes to the S, Daniel Jones to the J, Dwayne Haskins H. The Joey Bart, of course, to the B's. Mookie Betts going to the B's. Bryce Harper to the H. Donovan Mitchell to the M. Carson Wentz to the W. And Josh Rosen to the R's. All right, there we go, kids. That is Leaf Rookie Retro. We are going to be rolling into some 5-star baseball. So let's go ahead and get our spreadsheet info up here for that. We'll take a quick peek there. So for those of you who might not have been tuned in at the start of this, please remember there is no mail service on Monday. It is Labor Day, a holiday. No mail picked up, no mail delivered. Our break that we just finished should be on the way to you no later than Friday. It's a free shipping break, so if you got skunked in it, your consolation card typically is held to go with your next package. If you want it sooner, you hit me up and let me know, and I will take care of that for you. Our paid shipping breaks tonight, that is 5-star, which is coming up, and then certified, should be on the way to you approximately Wednesday. As always, if I can get it out sooner than that, I will. And if you get skunked in either of those and don't pull a single card of any sort, your consolation cards would ship with the rest of the break, since this is a paid shipping break. So we are headed into a full case of 5-star baseball. And this is, of course, break number 2. This product just came out a couple of days ago. And I think we had an unpaid team in here, but honestly, I just, you know what, that's such a low dollar amount, relatively speaking. I'm not even going to try and resell it or track it down. I'm tired of dealing with unpaid stuff this week, aren't you? It always slows our breakdown. All right, so 5-star baseball, break number 2, ended tonight, of course, as well, the 30th. Few teams on here do not have hits. So that would be the Diamondbacks and the Rockies and the Marlins. So since they are not in this product, they were not listed for sale. There is a separate category for celebrity cut signatures. So if we pull a celebrity cut signature, which there's no guarantee that we will, but if we do, it would go to that specific bidding spot. All right. So let's get some 5-star on the way. LA is here. Hi, LA. And Vinny is here. Yeah, Vinny, 5-star. You're just in time for it. You were watching, were you watching a past break, probably, like an uploaded break, I'm guessing? Yeah, that happens sometimes. Especially, you know, if you're not used to looking on YouTube. I know different breakers break in different places. And on YouTube, of course, you know, you got to look for that one that's got that little red live down there on it. Otherwise, it's easy to get lost in the videos that are on the channel. So, yeah, I totally get that, man. But you found us just in time, so that's the important part. And Donald is here. Hi, Donald. Oh, Vinny, the unpaid team, you know what? I don't even remember who it was. Kansas City, maybe. But at any rate, it was, you know, it's under $15. And to tell you the truth, I am just, it's been one of those weeks where I think a lot of people, especially last night, people just sometimes, you go through those periods of time where people seem to bid and not pay in like clusters, for lack of a better way to say it. So you might go several weeks and have no problems, and then you might go several weeks where every night you have people that don't pay for stuff. I think we're in one of those clusters where, yeah, stuff sits there a while, but some nights, if it's not much money, I just don't feel like fooling with it. So, yeah, but thank you. I appreciate the offer anyway. Jay Allen, we're going to work on your Orioles and Phillies for sure, for sure. And Carl, you're looking for a cut signature for Hugh. All right. Donald, I don't think I said I have the Angels left. I don't believe we have the Angels left for anything. I said I think maybe the Royals were the ones that might be the one that wasn't squared away, but even that, I'm not 100% sure that that was the team. I'm just kind of thinking off the top of my head that might be the one. But since I'm not reselling it, we're not worrying about that one. But yeah, I don't know about the Angels, my friend. They're paid in here tonight. Maybe I said Angels a while ago. I didn't think I did. I thought I said Royals, but Good grief, you never know. All right, let me get my both sizes of sleeves here on the table, and then we will get rolling. Yeah, Eric, it sounds like you missed. We've done our rundown here a couple times tonight. Always try to catch everybody, but you must have jumped in right in between. So after we finish this product, we will be doing certified. So there's almost always multiple breaks every night, guys. We run down the list generally at the first of the night, and then before and after each break, you can kind of catch a glimpse of the order that things are going to go in. Dakota Hudson comes out first. So the St. Louis Cardinals drawing first blood tonight in 5-star. And behind it, we're finding our golden graphs really early in the case tonight. And that is headed to the Red Sox with Veritek. Nice hit there for Boston, numbered to 30, I believe it says down there in that lower left. So that's a good start. I like seeing golden graphs come out. Of course, it comes out once case, but it's always fun if it comes out early. Next up is DJ Stewart. That is headed to the Baltimore Orioles for Jay Allen, and it is numbered to 25. You'll see up there in the upper left. Whit Merrifield comes out next, the Kansas City Royals. So that probably ups the odds of me ultimately getting paid for them, doesn't it? Yeah, believe me, it works that way. I laugh, but that is how it works. That's why usually I don't leave them sitting unpaid, but tonight I just didn't feel like fooling with it. Jay Allen, you're on a roll. You must have had a feeling about the Orioles tonight. Cedric Mullins, you've got a second hit out already, and we're just getting rolling. Victor Robles comes out for the Nationals, numbered to 25. Nice little Robles there. And this is Trevor Richards. Trevor is a Miami Marlin. I thought the Marlins weren't in this product. And I thought are they not in this product? I thought, wait a minute, do we even sell a spot for the Marlins? Am I thinking of it? Yeah, see? They're not even on the checklist for that, and that's a Marlin. Well, there you go. Guess we know better now, don't we? But I swear to you, there were no Marlins on that checklist. But that was a Marlin right there that just came out. So, go figure. St. Louis Cardinals and Bob Gibson. That is numbered to 25. You did have a feeling about the Orioles. Yeah, well, see. I will have to remember to update all of our other listings and add the Marlins back in, since we've actually seen a Marlin now. That's kind of interesting. Ooh, we've got something cool coming here. It is numbered to 15. It's for the Yankees. And look at that bad boy. That is nice. You don't find, well, you do find, I think, one a case usually, but a lot of times they're redemptions. But this one's live in here. That's Suey. Nice for the Yankees. And then we have Reese McGuire for the Toronto Blue Jays. We're 3 boxes left here. Yeah, you're pretty good about your feelings pay off for you a lot, Jay Allen. So you've got good intuition, that's for sure. Matt Olson and the Oakland A's, numbered to 50. And St. Louis Cardinals, Paul DeYoung. I like his signature. You know, some guys kind of sign not good. Not well, I should say. Some other guys have very nice penmanship. I like Paul DeYoung's signature. Steven Duggar for the San Francisco Giants. Paul Goldschmidt, another Cardinal. That's kind of crazy, isn't it? We've had a lot of Cardinals out of here, all things considered. It's Cool looking card for Goldschmidt, and it is numbered 220. So we are now at our last pack, and of course this being a 1 pack per box product, that means we're officially at last box mojo time here. Let's see if we can turn it into something awesome for somebody. Bryce Wilson and the Atlanta Braves. So the Braves pulling one out at the last possible minute. And our final, last box mojo brought a bomb, didn't it? Shohei Ohtani. Very, very nice for the Angels. Last box mojo working for us tonight. All right, so let's recap this. And Shohei Ohtani, of course, for the Angels. And then we have Bryce Wilson for the Braves, Victor Robles for the Nationals, Cedric Mullins is an Oriole. Reese McGuire for the Blue Jays, the Yankees with the nice case hit there for Matsui. It's numbered to 15. The Kansas City Royals have Whit Merrifield. There is DJ Stewart. That is also a Baltimore Oriole. The Red Sox with Veritek, the Cardinals with Dakota Hudson. He was supposed to be pitching tonight against my Cincinnati Reds, but the game got postponed. I got to play double headers now, Saturday and Sunday both. Bob Gibson, Cardinals. And that, of course, is our silver signing case hit. Followed by Trevor Richards for the Marlins, Paul Goldschmidt and the Cardinals, the Giants and Steven Duggar, Paul DeYoung and the Cardinals, and Matt Olson for the Oakland A's. So 5-star baseball is in the books. Which now brings us to certified football. And I tell you what, I'm also going to mess with this one more time. I'm just going to reset this real quickly. Because I definitely, certified tends to have more little weird corners and edges and things than what we just looked at. So I want to make sure that I have it where we can see those cards up close. Closer even maybe than we were looking a second ago. So, yeah, I think everybody's seen this by now. So I'm not going to read it all off to you again. If you jumped in the middle and you didn't hear me talking about it one of the other times, now is your chance to read that information. And then you'll know when your stuff is expected to ship and what happens if you don't pull cards, etc. Remember, no mail service on Monday. 12-box inner case of certified football. This is the last of the certified. And, of course, this also ended tonight on eBay, Friday night, the 30th of August. We're almost out of the month. Team names, of course, on one side and the eBay user ID of our winning bidder across from each team all the way down the line here. And this is the last of the certified, so it is the back half of a master case that we started, I don't know when, recently. Sometime in the last week or so, we did the first half of this master. So we got to get all these bad boys out of here. They put them in these really big boxes. There's not that much in there, but boy, they like to put them in big boxes. I don't know. Maybe it makes it seem more important. I'm not sure why they do that. I'll have them stacked up to the ceiling before we're done. Ay, ay, ay. All right, we'll just set that guy there. He can sit there for a minute. We are looking for 2 autograph cards and 2 memorabilia cards per box on average. That's always Panini's little kicker there, isn't it? That on average. So here's what that really means. It really means that every great once in a while they mess up and leave a hit out, and that's a little CYA for them. That's pretty rare. But the other thing that it does is give them the ability to replace some of our hits with points cards, and that does happen More than I would like it to anyway. So that little on average is a good CYA, and they put it on every product they have. So for the most part, we're going to find 2 autograph, 2 memorabilia per box. If we find ourselves with points cards, they will be given out at the end of the break using random.org. We will take a look through this first box a slight bit slower than we will through subsequent boxes, just so that everybody kind of gets an idea of what they're looking at and what they're looking for in this product, in case somebody hasn't opened it before. So we'll kind of go a little slower through the first one and then speed it up after that. John, you need some mojo for the Bears. All right. Let's find you some mojo. Jay Allen. Jay Allen sad because his Phillies didn't hit. I know, man. I wish you'd had the H in the break before. You could have gotten that Bryce Harper rookie card out of the rookie retro. That would have been a nice little hit for sure. And Carl, you're looking for a Tom Brady autograph. That's a tall order, my friend, but I will do my best to find it for you. So loads and loads of base in here. We don't waste much time with the base. We kind of keep on trucking through that. But there is a fair amount of it in here that's numbered, and as we get to it, we'll discuss it again out of this first box. Devin Singletary comes out for the Buffalo Bills, our first hit tonight. It is numbered to 499. You've got a tricolor patch in the autograph there. Gold team, we will find loads of them. For the most part, they are not numbered. They're just a little insert floating around in there. And we'll find plenty of these. These are base cards that are numbered to 450. The rookies are numbered a slight bit lower, but there are some veterans numbered to 450. We won't stop and talk about those when they're numbered that high. Seal of approval. Occasionally we'll come across one of those numbered. Obviously that one was not. A new generation relic, Nicole Hardman Jr., Kansas City Chiefs, to 299. There's Raise the Banner. Every once in a while one of those might be numbered. If it is, of course, we'll make sure to call it out. So there's our rookies. They are numbered to 299 on the rookie base. So we won't be reading those off every time again because they're fairly high numbered. When we find the lower numbered ones, we will. But when you see those others go by, just know that your rookies are to 299. Your vets are to, what did I say earlier, 450, I think. This one is to 25. The gold in here generally is to 25. It is Zach Allen for the Arizona Cardinals. Loads of those little advertising cards too. I tend to flip them both front and back so we make sure nothing's stuck to it as we go along. Bengals have a relic to 199. And orange, we'll find lots of orange. Aaron Rodgers is on this one. It's to 199 for the Packers, but there'll be tons of orange, and all the oranges numbered to 199. There's an example of a numbered insert. It is numbered to 10 for Antonio Brown and the Raiders. Crazy, right? I still just can't get used to that. Diamonds insert. If we come across them numbered, I'll call them out. If they're not, we won't. Immortals, that's numbered to 399. You'll see it in the upper left-hand corner. A lot of those, are maybe all of them, but if not all of them, a great number of them are numbered, but they're all high. It's 399 for the most part. Record breakers, another base insert. Our last hit out of box number 1 and our second autograph out of here is James Washington for my Pittsburgh Steelers, numbered to 149. His sophomore year coming up. Hopefully will be a little better than his first year. Jay Allen, you're out of here. He's probably already gone. I just now looked over and saw that. He's probably already called it a night and hitting the hay. Poor Jay Allen has to get up so early I think there's probably days where I'm barely getting in bed or falling asleep, and Jay Ellen's having to get up. I would not function well in that environment. Much more of a night owl I am. I don't do too well with that early morning stuff. Carl, you said Tom Brady's only got 5 autographs in certified. Well, let's hope we've got one of them in here then. I mean, I have definitely pulled Tom Brady, low-numbered Tom Brady in the past. In fact, we pulled one either to 5 or to 10 out of, what was that product called? Was it Clear Vision? What was that? No. What was that product called? I can't, Clear something or another, I think. I don't know. Anyway, back in 16 maybe. We pulled one out of a product, you know, that was a price point probably similar to this price point. I don't remember it exactly, but somewhere similar to this one. And they had a Tom Brady in there that was to 5 or to 10, and we pulled it. So, hey, it can happen. You never, ever know. So, again, the rookies to $2.99. The vets to $4.50 when you see that base go through. That has a number on it, obviously. Not all the base is numbered. And, of course, we are approaching the deadline to cut the rosters. So we're going to know a lot more about what's what after 4 p.m. tomorrow. New generation Darrell Henderson for the Rams to $299. So I always kind of find roster cut down day both interesting and nerve-wracking. As you know, sometimes it means what you've got is like all of a sudden worth a lot more, and sometimes what you've got might all of a sudden be worth a lot less. You never really know. Ian Thomas and the Panthers, numbered 250. Although, truthfully, most of the times, most of the players in these products are high enough in the draft pecking order that they're not usually the kind of guys that get cut. Dwayne Haskins, hey, Redskins, to $199. Dwayne Haskins making you happy this evening if you've got Washington. Hopefully he'll be making you happy on the field, too. A little bit later in the year. I don't think they're planning on starting him right off, but somewhere along the way, you know he'll make it. This year, I mean. I think he will. Anyway. The Colts. Paris Campbell. To $299. Of course, the Colts are kind of scrambling around, trying to bring in another quarterback after the Andrew Luck stuff. We'll be interested to see how it goes. I mean, Jacoby Brissett is there, and I guess the presumed starter at the moment. But you can't not have an experienced backup behind Jacoby Brissett if he's the guy. So somewhere along the way, they're going to have to pick up somebody. So we'll see who gets cut tomorrow, and probably the Colts will come calling. Philly Potter, you got some cards today? Well, excellent. I am glad they arrived safe and sound. Always glad to hear that. It is not terribly often that we have problems, but every once in a while we do. Haven't had anything damaged in probably, oh gosh, I don't know, a year or so. And then just in the last couple of months, we had one that the post office destroyed, and it was in a one-touch case. Like, what are the odds of that? So it's in the heavy-duty one-touch case in a bubble mailer, and it shows up with the one-touch case smashed into a zillion pieces. And then, of course, had put a big, dent in the back of the card. And then just this week, someone got one that it was, they were in top loaders, in a team bag, in bubble wrap, in a bubble mailer, and the package arrived, I mean, it looked like it had been chewed open by a wild dog. It was, you could tell, it had been caught in machinery or something. And so even with all of those precautions, the cards didn't get destroyed, but they certainly all got dinged, you know, so a no good kind of situation. So hadn't had any problems in forever, and then don't you know, two right there in such a short period of time. Miles Sanders to 499 for the Eagles. So I'm hoping that'll be all we have for another year or two. But they both went through the same sorting center, so, and one of them got stuck in that, you know, like didn't move out of that sorting center for several days before it started moving again. So I think there's something funky going on at that particular distribution center. It says numbered to 50, Tyree Jackson and the Buffalo Bills. You know, like maybe they need to do some maintenance on their machines or something, because stuff is getting caught, obviously. Well, the one today he sent me pictures of is obviously got caught in a machine. The one that destroyed the one touch could have been about anything, I guess. Could have been run over or caught in a machine. N'Keal Harry and the Patriots to 299. But generally, man, those one touch are practically indestructible. I mean, I don't know how many of you, I'd say a lot of you probably have experienced those, have some of those, have gotten cards in some of those. I mean, they're pretty heavy duty. They had to work kind of hard to accomplish that, I think. So the red are numbered to 99. You can see some of these have some little imperfections on the corners. And for the most part, it tends to be in the lower left corner. It's been that way with all the certified this year. Seems to be, if it has a little imperfection out of the pack, it's usually on the lower left for whatever reason. Pat Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs. Numbered to 50 with a very nice looking relic there for Pat Mahomes. And that is box number 2 in the books. At least I think that was number 2. Pretty sure it was. Yeah, it was. No, it was 3. It was box number 3. This is box number 4 coming out right now. Because that'd be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, okay. I know. Did you think I was going to have to, you know, take my shoes off and use my toes there? I don't know. I lose track of how many we've opened sometimes. Just kind of autopilot, you know. As long as I see boxes sitting there, I don't really think too much about it. I just keep on rolling. But I do know sometimes those of you watching like to keep track of what box we're on. So I try to have some awareness of that sort of thing. I think this weekend I'm going to try to find time to like dig around and get some stuff together to do some mixers. I've been saying that forever, but I'm really going to try to carve out part of the weekend to get that accomplished, because I like doing mixers. I think they're a lot of fun, you know, going across the various years for the sport. So sometime next week, maybe we'll try either Saturday and Sunday. We might just try to do a football, a baseball, and a basketball mixer and see what we can put together. Because they're fun. I like them. A little change of pace anyway. N'Keal Harry again. New generation relic for the Patriots. I used to do a lot of 1 and 2 box breaks of older stuff and had a lot of fun doing that, as a matter of fact. But it seemed like it always ended up causing trouble. You would attract a lot of folks who maybe didn't know what a break was, and they would buy into it and then think they were buying a sealed box or something like that. That is for the Buffalo Bills to 299, Josh Allen. And it just seemed like there was always a lot of problems with that sort of thing, because, you know, the price would start out low, so people weren't thinking that much about bidding on it, and then they weren't reading it, and then they get all crazy, and so I don't do those too much anymore. Numbered to 50, Josh Allen and the Bills. But I like them. So instead, we'll put them together, make some mixers. Do multi-boxes. I think that might be fun. Jake Elliott and the Eagles. And it is established autographs as our card set. We do have some, imperfections once again on our edges and corners and things. It is numbered to 10. You can see that right in the middle, right there by his hand. So a low numbered one out for the Eagles. TJ Hawkinson, Lions. Ooh, I like that relic. It's to 299, and that relic to 299 would be numbered to probably 25 in 2/3 of the Panini products. But in here, yeah, they number it that high. That one was to 50 on Calvin Johnson Immortals. Really, when you see the blue, you know it's going to be to 50. When you see the red, it's to 99. Of course, the orange generally to 199 on the non-autograph, non-relic stuff. Sometimes the numbering will vary if it has an autograph or a relic attached, because Panini likes to, confuse us. It's just how they roll. So my UPS guy, who I like, you guys have heard me talk about him plenty of times. I really like him. He's such a cool guy. He's also a Steelers fan. We often talk football as he's delivering or picking up or whatever. His nephew just signed a deal with the Seahawks, a running back for the Seahawks. So I think he said they signed him to a 3-year deal. I can't remember where the kid had been. I think he had been with somebody else's training camp and gotten cut. And then the Seahawks just called him up and, kind of said, hey, come see us. And there you go. So hopefully he will survive the roster cut down. Because I know my UPS guy is pretty excited for his nephew, which, rightfully so. D.D. Westbrook to 299. The only thing he was unhappy about is he said his nephew wants him to change all of his stuff. Like he's got Steelers in his man cave and on his Facebook and, Twitter and everything. It's all Steelers. And so now his nephew is like, hey, Uncle, you got to change all that stuff to the Seahawks. So that's like the only thing he was bumming about. He's like, man, he wants me to get rid of all my Steelers stuff. Anthony Johnson, that is numbered 250 for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. But, I would say that, it'll all work out and that they'll eventually be able to proudly display both, probably. The Patriots, Damian Harris. And Damian is numbered to 399. Oh, I just realized I forgot to watch Hard Knocks this week. Dang, I'll have to hit that on my DVR later. Did anything good happen? Anybody watch it? New Generation Will Greer to 299, Panthers. I mean, for the most part, they may as well have called it the, Antonio Brown soap opera. A lot of it that I've seen up to this point has been about that. But I haven't obviously watched this week, so maybe they changed it up. Maybe they changed the pace in order, perhaps. Ay. The lid didn't want to open. You all are being very quiet. quiet now tonight. Everybody was all talkative earlier. Now everybody's all quiet. Going into the Friday night zone, I imagine. Well, hi, Jeff. I haven't seen you in a while in chat. How have you been? You need some ink for Will Greer. All right, we'll try to conjure that up for you. Get your Panthers on track. Another TJ Hawkinson for the Lions. And this one a little bit lower numbered to 199, but it's also a nice looking relic. So continuing to see good looking stuff come out. That's the thing about certified though. It's not always the lowest numbered stuff, but it does have really nice relics when they're paired with the autographs in here. John is using his Jedi mind power to try and conjure a David Montgomery. Justice Hill and the Ravens to 35. Well, may the force be with you, my friend. We will see if we can conjure that for you. That's to 99. The red, once again, are generally to 99. A Josh Jacobs New Generation Raiders relic to 199. Hey, I like Star Wars. I'll be the first to stand up and tell you, I get a little geeked about the new Star Wars when they come out. It's to 99. Ever since Disney bought it, they've revived it, if you will, a lot of new Star Wars content, and some of it's been really very good. Some of it not as good, but some of it really good. Kansas City Chiefs with Andre Rison. That is numbered to 40, 40, and Kansas City. But I will say this, nothing would ever be worse than those prequels that they produced before Disney bought it, back when it was still supposedly an intact franchise. My good gracious, was that horrible, man. Those prequels, they were bad. I still, to this day, I don't like them. I thought as time went by, maybe they would grow on me. They really have not. And it is largely because of that stupid Jar Jar Binks. I'm like, man, was George Lucas just high when he decided to allow that, or what? That was, it made me so mad. I hated that character so much. Misa Masa Bosa Visa. Like, oh, dude, somebody needs to shut Jar Jar up. Somebody needs a lightsaber him. But anyway. So, I guess they have come out, not I guess, they did come out and say what caused Tyler Skaggs' death. You guys remember he died on a road trip. I forget who they were playing, either the Rangers or the Astros. And they found him dead in his hotel room, young pitcher for the Angels and everything. And sad to say that it was mixing drugs and alcohol. They found three different kinds of drugs in his system, like oxycodone and fentanyl and something else. And then, a lot of alcohol, and he actually choked to death on his own vomit. Like, yuck. So, that's got to be rough on his family and stuff, too. Still 149, Rashawn Gary and the Green Bay Packers. I mean, it's bad enough, right, that the guy passed on, and, you know, maybe you're thinking heart attack or some kind of natural causes would somehow, to me anyway, I think would be easier to live with than that, because that's just completely 100% self-induced. New generation Benny Snell Jr. 199, Pittsburgh Steelers. John, you thought my Jar Jar Binks sounded like an Italian chef, like from the Muppets? Or something else. Riley Ridley. We're dancing around it for your Chicago Bears. Riley's coming out first here. That is numbered to 499. But you know, I thought they drug tested those players a lot. So I don't even know how a player would even get by with something like that on any kind of regular basis, because you would think they would catch them. You saw that Chicago logo ahead of time. Oh, you got good eyes there, John. You do. This is the Cowboys, numbered to 299. It's Byron Jones for the boys. All right, we have 5 left. 7 down, 5 to go. So even though this is the last of the certified, we have got more origins. We've got more NT collegiate, more unparalleled. What else? I want to say I've got some other football down there still yet, besides those 3, but I can't think what it is off the top of my head. That's another thing I need to try to get done over the weekend amongst everything else I need to get done, is to try and see what is down there. What kind of cases do we have stashed in the eBay room? So we can figure out what needs to get opened. Todd Gurley, who is stuck to the card behind him, which is a gold team. Mr. Gurley there on the orange to 199. Juju Smith-Schuster. Pittsburgh Steelers, 299. A little Matt Ryan numbered card there. Von Miller comes out for the Broncos. Von's relic is numbered to 299. A new generation for the Seahawks. This is Gary Jennings Jr. And that is numbered to 199. Doesn't it seem like we've already pulled more? Isn't that the 3rd relic out of this box, or am I just crazy? Maybe it's not, but it seems like it was. I don't know. It all kind of blends into one sometimes. One box blends into another. Maybe it wasn't. Miles Boykin and the Ravens. Baltimore bringing one home. Numbered to 499 with a nice looking relic. Numbered to 50. And Deontay Johnson, Pittsburgh Steelers again, with a little ink this time and a nice looking relic to 499. You know, I guess I need to sell all my all my Le'Veon Bell and all my Antonio Brown and all that stuff. I probably need to just sell those bad boys. I actually have a lot of cards I need to sell. But finding time to get all the pictures and do the listings, oi, who has that kind of time? Not me. I have like no extra time. I would like to though, because I do have stuff I would like to sell. I have a bunch of memorabilia I'd like to sell too. Some autographed jerseys and helmets and baseballs and all kinds of stuff. Meek Mill, we did break Rookie Retro. That was first up tonight, so we had that one done by a little after 9, by 9:15 or so. We had that one finished up, sir. Who'd you have in there? Do you want us to tell you? I don't remember who all came out it, honestly, but I can remember a couple of them. But sometimes people don't want to know. Sometimes people want to, wait and go back and watch it and experience it that way as opposed to just hearing what came out. But David Njoku makes an appearance for the Browns. Last year's Hard Knocks subject was the Browns. It's to 50. I think the Browns are going to be good this year. I said last year I thought they were going to be good, and they did get better last year. I mean, they didn't, catch the world on fire last year, but they laid a good foundation. And I think the Browns, you better watch out for them this year. They're in my division, Steelers fan, but I think they're going to be good. Easton Stick and the Chargers. Now, see, that relic is numbered to 199, and it's, like, not as interesting as some of the relics we've seen that were much higher numbered. No rhyme or reason in here. You going to watch the playback later? Okay, my friend. We will not spoil it for you then. We will leave it for a surprise. Will Greer, Carolina Panthers, another relic out. Still searching for that ink for you. Naheem Hines. This is like the throwback box. This is like last year's rookies, So Naheem Hines and the Colts to 299. But we're close to finding out who's going to look like what. And of course, with Ezekiel Elliott continuing to hold out for Dallas, it's going to give maybe Tony Pollard some extra opportunities that he wouldn't have otherwise had. So they say he's been looking good. And Jerry Jones, I guess yesterday was it, in an interview said that he didn't, expect Ezekiel Elliott to be back by week 1 or whatever. He said he didn't think he'd be around for a few weeks or however he phrased it. So, yeah. And the Texans have been trying hard to move Clowney, apparently. They offered the Dolphins, they offered a first-round draft pick in Clowney for, one of their inside linebackers. Who was it? I can't think who it was. It'll come to me maybe before we get done. But anyway, the Dolphins try to hold him hostage. They're like, no, we want more. This is Fournette to 299. Because, everybody knows how bad the protection has been for Deshaun Watson. And so nobody's going to make an easy deal with him anyway. I'm kind of surprised the Dolphins didn't, because the Dolphins could use some help. But they said, no thank you. A rookie roll call autograph for Dwayne Haskins and the Redskins, numbered to 99. That is our second Dwayne Haskins hit in here, I think. We hit him earlier. Memory serves, that's to 99. Here come the Giants. Darius Slayton making an appearance for New York, numbered to 499. Another Pittsburgh Steeler, and it is a Deontay Johnson New Generation Relic, numbered to 299. New Generation A.J. Brown, nice looking. Tennessee Titans relic. Oh, what did I do? I must have mixed in. Now have we? Okay, so apparently I've mixed in a whole bunch of the wrong size sleeves towards the end of this little stack here. So bear with me for a second while I try to dig out the proper size, because those were all the wrong size. Now maybe I got all the stupid little ones out of the way. There we go. That's better. That is numbered to 25. A.J. Brown, tricolor relic for the Tennessee Titans. That was box 10. Here comes box 11 of 12. Ay, ay, ay. Really just seems like just yesterday that it was 4th of July. I can't believe we're already at Labor Day, basically, in a couple more days. Summer is just about gone. I didn't get any of my summer projects done either. I had all kinds of summer projects I intended to have done. I didn't get any of them done. Not a single one. That's bad, isn't it? Yeah, that is absolutely terrible. I need about 10 more hours in every day than what I have, I think. So basically, if I never slept, I'd be right on time for everything. Jarrett Stidham and the Patriots. Yes, Donald, Rookie Retro went, a long time ago. It was first up tonight. So, yes, maybe you didn't hear me when I answered that earlier. I apologize if you missed that. But it was the very first break of the night. So it has been done for a long time. Minka Fitzpatrick and the Dolphins, numbered to 99. John, you're from Texas, so you're happy. Summer's almost gone. I got a friend who lives in Austin. She often talks about not only the heat, but the humidity, which I can relate to. Got a lot of humidity in Kentucky, too. Dexter Lawrence and the Giants, numbered to 50. Another Riley Ridley. We still haven't come up on that David Montgomery, but we're loading up on Riley Ridley's anyway. That is numbered to 99. It is a nice looking card. I know you wish you had a different player on the front, but it's still a nice looking card. And who knows, maybe Riley Ridley will turn out to be like lights out good, and you'll sell it and make a mint on all those extra Rileys that you get. You never know. Stranger things. All right, so here we are officially at Last Box Mojo. This is the last of our case. It's the last of certified football that we'll be breaking this year entirely. And it's the last of the night, too. So we got to really fire up the mojo on this one. Look for some big booming hits. We hope to find them anyway. Let's see what we can come up with. John, you want another Riley? So now are you reverse psychology, trying that for the mojo? You're just going to try to flip it around now and just say, hey, give me another Riley and see if it'll bring you a David Montgomery. Might work, man. You never know. That one numbered to 99 is also for the Giants. It is Darius Slayton. I did see a redemption floating around. I saw the back side of it, so we are going to have a redemption in here. But at least, since it waited until the very end, you're not going to be held in suspense for the whole break, because I never flipped them over till the very end of the night anyway. Gary Jennings Jr., Seahawks. So at least, it waited for the last box. Maybe it'll be a good one. Maybe it'll be that Tom Brady somebody's looking for. Or it could be your David Montgomery. I don't know. It's numbered to 99. I actually don't know if he's a redemption in here, but he's a redemption in whatever we opened the other night he was, so he might be in here too. Oh, man, I saw the Panthers. I thought we might get your Will Grier ink. Instead, we got you Christian McCaffrey ink. Numbered to 25 for Mr. McCaffrey, so Panthers at least got a little bit of ink. Maybe not exactly who you wanted it for, but better than nothing. Our redemption, we'll flip it in a hot second. There's our last relic out. It is numbered to 299, Melvin Gordon and the Chargers. All right, so let's see what we've got here. Oh, Trendsetter, you hit some Hawkinsons already. You hit 2 or 3 TJ Hawkinsons, as a matter of fact. Of course, we're going to recap it here in a second, so you'll get a chance to see them. It sounds like maybe you weren't with us at the beginning, so you'll get a chance to see your cards come out here in a minute. And we have on the other side Benny Snell Jr. So that is the Steelers freshman fabric mirror signatures teal. So that should be pretty low numbered, I believe, for the Benny Snell. But let's go ahead and get ourselves situated over here on the Panini website, and they will be able to tell us exactly what it's going to be numbered to. Isn't that handy? All right, you'll see I already had it set up because, I figured we'd find some. We always do. Almost always. Freshman fabric mirror signatures teal is what we need. There we go. Card number 237 should be Benny. 237, Benny Snell Jr. Steelers, as we expected, and numbered to 50. So, yeah, reasonably low numbered there for the Steelers. Okay, let's do a little recapping here. Get everything slid over here, and we'll take a little spin through our hits. There's a lot of them, of course. So Steelers to 50, the Benny Snell Jr. redemption that we just verified there. We had a couple of pretty low numbered ones. This one to 10 for Antonio Brown and the Raiders. And then this one to 25, Zach Allen and the Cardinals. Now, there were other things numbered in here, of course, guys, but not, super low numbered. So that's why those were set aside to recap, and the stuff that's, higher, we didn't recap. Now, let's go through our relics first. So that is the Raiders, the Ravens, the Panthers, Jags, Bills, Patriots, Kansas City Chiefs, Patriots again, Colts, the Rams, the Bengals, and the Chiefs. Chargers, Seahawks, Giants, Dolphins. Who is that? Stidham. Patriots, Titans, Steelers, and the Jags. The Colts, the Panthers, the Seahawks. Who is that? Von Miller. Broncos, Steelers, Cowboys, and Steelers. Now our little autograph stack here. The Panthers, Bears, the Giants, Giants again, Redskins, Chargers, Browns, Steelers, Ravens, the Bears, the Packers, the Chiefs. There's one of your TJ Hawkinsons for the Lions, the Patriots, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Here's another TJ Hawkinson, Lions again. And this for the Eagles, numbered to 10 with Jake Elliott. Cool little hit. And then, of course, the Bills, the Eagles, the Redskins with a second Dwayne Haskins, the Panthers with a second autograph. Who was that one? Ian Thomas. Steelers and James Washington. And we got it started with Devin Singletary and the Buffalo Bills. All right, so that's the break. That's the recap. I'm going to put up the spreadsheet information here one final time for those of you who jumped in midstream. If you want to take a look at your anticipated shipping date and all that jazz, it's coming your way right now. So our paid shipping breaks, which of course was 5-star baseball, certified football, should be on the way to you approximately Wednesday. If I can get it ready sooner than that, I will of course do so. But right now, plan on it being Wednesday. Please remember, there is no mail, pickup, or delivery on Monday because that is Labor Day, our holiday. If you got skunked in 5-star and you did not pull a card of any sort at all, you will still get a package in the mail. It will ship out with the rest of the break, and it will have consolation cards in it for you. Certified football, everybody pulled cards of some type, so we don't have to worry about consolation there. Leaf Rookie Retro, our free shipping break, will be on the way to you no later than Friday, a week from today. It's always the case with free shipping breaks. They're projected out no later than a week after the fact. They often go sooner, but shouldn't be any later than that. If you got skunked in the free shipping break, typically your consolation card would be held to ship with your next package just because it's a free shipping break. But if you want it sent sooner, all you would need to do is send me a message and let me know, and I would gladly take care of that for you. So here's what's coming up in the days ahead. Tomorrow night, we're going to do a 16-box master case of unparalleled football. Sunday night is an off night. On Monday night, Labor Day, we're going to start at 8:30 Eastern, 5:30 Pacific. We will open 5-star baseball and Trinity football. On Tuesday, it will be TriStar autograph mini helmets by the half case, and which is 5 of them. And a full master case of absolute football, which is 2 6-box inner cases in one bigger box. Yeah, makes a master case. On Wednesday, a new release day, we'll start at 8:30 Eastern, 5:30 Pacific. We'll open a half case of Luminaries baseball and a half case of Contenders Draft Picks basketball for 2019-20. First look at our new rookies. And those are loose boxes, guys, because I got an allocation of, 2.5 cases, I think it is, something crazy like that, or 3.5 cases. Anyway, so we're going to break the loose boxes first. So that's how that's going to roll for those of you who care about that sort of thing. And that has got me covered for tonight. As always, thank you, everyone, for being here. Always appreciate you joining me. I hope that you have a fantastic holiday weekend. If I don't see you again tomorrow night, I hope I will see you again soon. Have a safe and happy holiday, and I'm out of here until tomorrow. Bye now.